Welcome back to the Liv's Reaction. I'm Livs. This is episode 4 of Peaky Blinders Season 1, a true dark delight of a show. And I think I accidentally just moved the cursor so it has the description of this episode, and I don't want to know the description of the episode before we watch it, so I'm not looking. And I'm excited. So since this is up, and I don't want to move my hand, perchance of accidentally looking over and reading too much, let's get into this. If you want the full-length reaction to this or anything else you see here on the channel, head on over to Patreon. Patreon and the YouTube membership are also where you can get early access to episodes. So it depends on the week and it depends on the month, but the goal is to get 2 TV show early edited releases out a month. I think in January it was somewhere between 4 and 6 though. There may be maybe like 4. Yeah. And then ideally 1 early edited movie reaction a week as well, though sometimes copyrights really fumble that bag. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah. But that is the goal. So that's all you need to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the episode. Oh no.
Did our friends give us what we asked for?
£200.
Who did you meet?
An attaché from the Russian embassy.
Our revolution is international, and it grows by the day.
Freddy's getting stronger.
I tried following them, but Freddy's so good at getting away. He's like a fish.
Right, we'll keep fishing, eh?
Keep fishing, buddy. What was that moment? Oh. Uh-oh. The Lee boys, isn't it?
I've had a tip-off. I need this bet.
The race is starting,
Please.
mate. No!
Oh, fine.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Get out of here, kid. I think they're ready for this. No. Wait. Oh, that kid is... He's not one of ours. Uh-oh. We're moving. Fuck. Oh no. And all the money. Do you have a gun, buddy? Surely.
This is for children. We're just taking about what's ours.
Oh! Ah, the ear guy. You already gave all your money back to Kimber. Oh, they don't give a fuck though.
What's troubling you?
Right, Polly, you know what it's been like since Martha died.
Are you in on it, kid?
My kids have been running bloody rings around me.
Paul, give him 10 bob some new shoes. Is that it, John?
Tommy, it would be better to do this without you.
Yeah, then there'd be more men at the house to protect it.
What the kids need is a mother. So that's why I'm getting married.
Oh, to who?
I think there's a shell about to land and go bang.
Yep, I think you're right.
It's Lizzie Stark.
Who's Lizzie Stark?
And I'm sure she provides a fine service for the customers.
I won't hear the word.
Is she...
What word is that, John? Whore,
She make
that
her
word?
money-
Or
Oh.
prostitute, how about that one?
Those were the words I was thinking.
If anyone calls her a whore again, I will push the barrel of my revolver down there.
Hey, you know what? That's sweet.
Lizzie Stark never did a day's work vertical.
Well, she loves me.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's brave, all right.
Brave is
Arthur.
going where no man's gone before. And with Lizzie Stark, John, that is really not what you'll be.
Okay, now we're just being cruel. He just wants a mom for his kids.
All right, because I need someone. All right, the kids need someone.
And he needs someone for himself, it seems.
Jesus Christ.
What the bloody hell happened here?
The Lees. All of them.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get it back tenfold.
I left these.
Wire cutters.
Nobody move. I think our friends are playing the game.
The game?
Erasmus Day was in France.
Shit.
What?
When we gave up ground to the Germans, we'd leave behind booby traps.
Oh.
And we'd leave wire cutters. As part of the joke.
Uh-oh.
Somewhere in here, there's a home grenade.
Holy Jesus.
Oh. Shit.
It's not in here. It was my name on that bullet Erasmus sent.
Somewhere in your room, then.
He set it up just for me.
Yep.
Finn? Finn, stay exactly where you are.
No.
Technically, it was you.
Oh, no.
I want you to climb out exactly the same way you climbed in, okay? No.
No. Shit. Holy shit. It could have killed you. You're right. It also could have killed this little boy. Oh my gosh.
That's why you should never pretend to be me. Okay.
Oh. Oh, waving the white flag. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We're alive. If Finn would have died.
I got you 10 minutes with her.
With her?
This war is cutting us all up. And Beata propeka fostum rat. And Copil.
You're all children.
Oh.
So I'm benita ichi coho propinere.
Timber. Whoa.
Anuesc saltraderes.
No wonder you won't touch a Bible.
I have ambitions.
You want to play a switch?
Yeah, he definitely does.
Kimber's not the brains. We now get the winner in one of every 3 races before the race even starts.
Wow.
You come in here boasting you're going to do someone down and in the same breath ask me to trust you.
Well, yeah, interesting.
We are kin.
Oh.
How is it that you take all the risks and Stanley Chapman gets the money?
It's money for the cause.
You're a dreamer, Freddie.
It is kind of cute.
I need to know. Who are you loyal to, Freddie?
Oh, you should never do what she's doing here, because you're never going to get the right answer if you're doing what she's doing with her hand. Of course he's going to say you. If you're going to use sex, use it to get what you want. Don't use it to get the answers that you want to hear just because that'll make you happier, because then that won't be the truth, in my opinion.
I asked an acquaintance for an address.
Whose address is it?
Told me I'd like to suggest a strategy.
Whose address is it?
The address of Stanley Chapman.
You promised me Freddie Thorpe?
Oh.
No deal.
Inspector, Stanley Chapman is a bigger fish than Freddie Thorne.
This solves a lot of problems for him.
£100 in cash.
Oh, wow.
Given to the Communist Party by the Russian government.
And given to him via Freddie.
If he talks, you'll have proof. You might even get that medal.
Speaking his love language.
I want your word that you'll let Freddie Thorne and my sister leave the city.
Very well. You have my word.
Ada, you are loved. I'll say that much.
I'd say our little truce is proving quite productive for both of us, Inspector. I'll get
I'll
information and protection, and you get Bolsheviks.
Things are so peaceful here for a second, I forgot about Gracie girl.
I'm afraid that Mr. Churchill is becoming impatient.
The guns.
If you don't get back those stolen weapons soon, I will be replaced.
Uh-oh.
If I were to be fired, And it were your fault. I would do things that would shame the devil.
Oh.
I would see to it that you and your scum brothers have your heads stoved in with mallets.
What a threat. Holy.
Your sister too. A baby inside her would be of no consequence to me.
Oh, buddy.
Would be your little brother Finn, and dumped in that part of the adult prison
You are
where men have the
scum.
most appetite for boys like him.
Ew, how can you be okay with yourself? I know he's threatening him, but...
You understand?
Oh, we understand. We understand you're a F-U-C-K-E-R. Oh! Tommy, don't do it. Tommy, don't do it. You need him right now. Tommy, don't do it. We'll get him. Elise, Kimber, and him. They're all dying. He felt comfortable. Also, what a bold thing to say to a gang leader. Threaten his family, threaten his little brother and his sister and her unborn baby.
Look what we found. See, Stanley Chapman really does have snow on his boots.
Well, yikes.
Mr. Chapman, you're fucked.
Sorry, Chapman. You got in the middle of a very complicated situation. And it's not just the revolution. All right, it's Tommy Shelby and his plan.
I'm sure with a little persuasion, he'll tell us everything he knows.
You are a dark, dark
including
man.
the whereabouts of Freddie Thorne.
You're still gonna... Oh, my goodness.
Well, you gave your word.
Oh, buddy.
My word.
Means nothing.
My word to who? To a Peaky blinder?
So you just don't value your life?
You think my campaign against Shelby has become personal? Correct.
Oh.
Go and interrogate Mr. Chapman. And do not make the mistake of being too gentle.
I don't know that this guy wants to mess with the Peaky Blinders, though. I think there's enough fear for the, Peaky Blinders that other people won't want to mess with them.
Today's her birthday. I know you never miss it.
Oh.
What do you want?
Came to warn you. They've lifted Stanley Chapman.
How do you know?
Wow.
I know because it was me and Tommy who took them off.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy did a deal. In return for safe passage for you and Ada, he's given them Stanley and the money.
She's smart, though. She knows there's no trust.
Who told you about the money?
Who do you think?
Ada?
It was Ada's idea. That's how desperate she is to get out of that rat hole you're keeping her in.
Oh, shit. Everyone's playing everyone. Freddie just wants a revolution.
You did a deal for me.
For Ada.
And you think this copper will keep his word?
No. And that's why she's here.
If he doesn't, Chapman will give you up. You'll still have to leave town, same result.
Yeah.
Stanley won't be able to give up my address because he doesn't know it. So all you've done is sign the death warrant of a good man.
Oh, she's stressed. She's...
Leave.
No, I won't fucking leave. And if you want me out of Birmingham, it'll have to be in a wooden box.
Oh, goodness. Freddie, I think that's exactly how you're leaving. Get your hands off of her!
Hand on our Ada and I'll put you in a wooden box myself.
Yeah, that's damn right. Ada, leave that man. Leave him. I think...
There's a stubborn one there, Eileen.
Oh. What's wrong with being stubborn? Freddie, look, she's desperate. She's scared. She's pregnant. She's thinking of the future. You're thinking of the revolution. She's thinking of her child, your child. A baby being brought into the world. Revolutions are a luxury,
You told me to
like.
carry on. I wanted to stop.
Holy shit.
He had some kind of seizure.
Yeah, no shit, he had some kind of seizure. Do you see him?
So you killed him? Did he give you an address?
Shit, he's dead.
What's the matter with you? He fell down some stairs.
Oh, jeez.
The Shelbys really are doing an excellent job for us. We haven't lost a single penny to rafflers or chalkers in 8 race meetings.
So he throws a dog a bone.
Gaining trust. Throw the dog a bone, though. It's gotta be stressful. You do all these business deals, but no one can trust anyone. Everyone's still betraying.
This is my team.
Warwick next Saturday, at least 50 yards from the beer tent.
Throw the dog a bone, he said.
I have in my hand a legal betting license.
Wow. That is quite the bone, Kimber.
Shelby family as its first legal racetrack pitch.
Congratulations, Tommy. I trust him, so I trust that he knows that he's being played. So the only thing I don't think he knows is still Gracie, but
40, 50.
I think he has moves and counter moves, to borrow some ways of thinking.
It's mad because you keep them both.
What do you care, Nate? Can you come and check my adding up, please?
What's wrong with a dry warehouse?
Tommy's orders.
What orders?
Always keep contraband near petrol boat moorings.
Damn it. Arthur. She can't just tell that information, though. It'll come directly back to her.
1, 2, 3.
And now Campbell gets a win.
And we'll search them one by one.
He's hoping he finds the guns.
4 cigarettes and whiskey.
Arthur tells me you've been asking questions.
Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And how we get our booze and where we keep it.
Oh, and isn't that a coincidence?
Let's you and me go for a walk.
Where to?
Come on.
So maybe he's not so blind to Gracie girl.
You're a good Catholic girl, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then you know it's here people come to confess.
Oh, the gun.
I'll confess. I need someone. Kimber has an advisor by the name of Roberts.
And you need a Robert.
Arthur tells me you have ideas.
Damn. He's gonna use her. Oh, because she has class. Maybe he is blind.
But you're a liar.
What?
No Catholic girl would enter a church and forget to make the sign of a cross.
Oh, caught. I didn't even catch that.
I like to fit in.
You pull a pint like someone who's thinking about it.
This isn't an interview, this is an interrogation.
Yeah, it is, but you're also talking to Thomas Shelby. You think you have a choice? You don't.
You know that most of what I do is illegal, and yet you'd still be willing to work for me.
Are you offering me the job?
Are you blind or do you have an inkling, Thomas Shelby?
There's something else you should know. A very important detail about my reasons for employing you.
Oh. Oh. You know what? Okay.
You disappoint me.
Do you resign?
My appetite for the work has only increased.
I want it to be real, though, actually. I do want them to be in love.
Lizzie! Hello, Lizzie! You like kids?
Yeah.
Good. Because John's got 4 of them.
Oh.
You're not against us.
John is his own man, and you're your own woman.
Ooh, he's gonna try to pay her off.
Since I came back from France, I've come to you on many occasions.
Oh?
Why didn't you tell him that you've been serving his brother for the past 2 years?
Because the past is the past.
You see, our John says you've changed, and I believe him. And that's good.
It's a test.
And I want you to see that as my wedding gift to you.
I feel like taking that money
The pleasure's gone by.
to keep her money to keep her quiet, money to buy her off.
You mean one last time?
a test.
One last time. You and me.
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. She failed. Oh.
So the past is not the past.
Oh, Lizzie.
I love him, Tommy, really.
John will make his own decision. But he will have the facts.
Yeah.
Your brother is 10 times the man you are.
Ooh. And in some ways that may be true, Lizzie, but...
Of that, I have no doubt.
Oh. I like that he's realistic. She's likely a woman who needs money very much. So, you know, he tested her. She failed. I can understand why she failed, but it is what it is.
All we found was stolen tobacco and whiskey.
Which you left in place?
Of course. It would never endanger you.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
I've been working on Arthur. He's easier.
And she gets more access to Arthur, doesn't she?
He has promoted me. He wants me to be his bookkeeper and secretary.
A cutthroat gangster with a secretary.
I know what he is, sir.
The difficulty with undercover work, Grace, is to remember what you are.
I come here with good news and I get this.
Yeah, she's getting a lecture. I think she knows. I think she's playing the game just as much as Tommy's playing the game. But maybe I'm delusional. You also told her to do whatever necessary. So she has to go along with it. Which makes it hard to understand who really is doing what out of any sort of actual desire.
I need a favour. I want to borrow the car. I want to take Lizzie for a ride in the country with the kids.
Oh, buddy.
Yesterday, in the front seat of that car, I offered Lizzie some money. And John, she said yes.
Oh, John. Oh.
Marry her, if you want. But you have to know, she said yes.
I feel like you need to let him know that you've been visiting her for like 2 years. 4 kids is a lot. He's got to be just at his wit's end. I assume grieving. I assume stressed. I assume lonely. Oh. And also that just kind of seems like, see, I told you so.
May you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows you're dead.
That's a fun toast.
I had the phone put in.
Oh, if we knew someone else who had a phone, we could call them.
I had this delivered from Rackham's department store.
Lots of liberties you're taking here.
No. Save it for a special occasion. I want you to get that to my sister.
What am I delivering?
Don't ask questions.
It's an invitation. To a family occasion, I want her there, so...
Am I delivering bait for a trap?
If you check that contract, I think you'll find it doesn't say anything about asking questions.
Yeah, you're pushing your limit, girl.
And put that thing in a cupboard till I say.
On one hand, I like that she asks questions. On the other hand, I think it's safer to, you know, sometimes just listen. Because you're going to out yourself eventually. Like, you're lucky that the chief guy, whatever his name is, he didn't... People didn't know that they broke into the warehouse. And then he left all this stuff there. But, like, your questions do and will lead back to... Holy... Uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh. Is it going to be Ada? Oh.
What the hell, John?
John.
What do you want to be smoking that for?
Same reason as you. Pain in the head.
Oh, John.
She said your brother Tommy is a dirty liar.
Wow. Wow.
To keep the wolf from the door, she still sees a couple of regulars.
Yikes.
I must think I'm an idiot.
Oh, John.
I think you're the first Shelby in history to have a legal license for anything.
Oh.
We've got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow, we finish the war with the Lees for once and for all.
How?
Since just now.
Wait, because we're killing Kimber? Wait.
John, ready?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have a drink.
What? Good. Let's go.
Let the kid live.
John, before you go into battle, there's something you're gonna need.
What's your bloody doing, Tommy?
What?
It's a wedding.
Whose bloody wedding?
Now, if we told you,
Uh-oh.
you wouldn't have come.
Who's he getting married to?
Me. It's gone a bit wild.
Oh.
She needs marrying.
Oh, John.
A girl who needs a husband, a man who needs a wife.
And two families at war.
Now it's up to you, John. War or peace?
What a whirlwind of a few days for John. Oh. Where did that swag come from?
Right.
Huh.
You should see the
Confident?
size of her daddy. And Dad's giving you a car.
Oh. Wow. I'm stressed. Ada! Hello. Oh, that's why he sent the invitation.
Which is sanctioned and honoured by the presence and the power of these two families.
Oh, she's cute.
Grace said there's a truce.
And health until death.
Family day. Your husband couldn't make it?
He's not speaking to me.
Well, and screw
And when he
him.
does, he calls me a fucking Shelby, even though I'm a thorn now.
Falling on my side, that's for sure.
And yet...
Until death do you part.
You admire him, don't you?
There remains one more part of this.
Yeah, he probably does.
Where the two families become the one family.
Oh, wow. That is quite the kiss for just meeting. You know what? I want happiness for John. Weddings traumatized me though now, so. Oh, please, no guns. I don't need anything accidentally going wrong here, because I'm not sure we're getting out of here well off.
You should tell Ada to slow down.
Think she'll listen to me?
Tried stopping her, but she's been drinking.
Oh.
Oh, Ada, come on, I've got to rest. Sit down.
Come and look, Esme. Come and look at the family you've joined. Come and look at the man who runs it.
Oh, Ada.
He hunts his own sister down like a rat, and he tries to kill his own brother-in-law.
Ada, that's enough.
No, he won't even let me have a fucking dance.
Ada.
Sit down.
Calm down, Ada. Ada, calm down.
Uh-oh. She's going into labor.
Not much us men can do now, Paul.
Except go get drunk.
Right, come on.
This one man should be
Jeez.
here.
Yeah. Ready.
Freddie should be here.
Is that a heartbeat I hear inside that chest?
On my out. Tell Freddie it's safe.
Oh.
Think about it the wrong way round.
You're joking.
It's not long to go now, darling. Push, 2, 3.
Oh, Ada. Oh, Ada.
You don't want to be among women when there's a baby coming. Have another.
So you think her husband would take the same advice and stay away?
No, Freddie will be there. Tommy said it's all right for him to be there. Isn't that right, Tommy?
It's right. I'm all out tonight.
I'm all heart tonight.
I think it's that lovely barmaid, that pretty barmaid that just walked out, that's made our brother go all soft.
Ooh, it's, yeah. Oh, look at that smile. Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. I'm so nervous. Freddie! Wait, oh, that's so cute! Run! Oh, he did go.
Open up.
The baby's okay? Is Ada okay? Ada's okay? The baby's okay?
Beautiful.
Oh!
It's a boy, Freddie.
I'm a hopeless romantic after all.
Welcome to the world, son.
No. You're joking. No.
Freddie, there's a baby.
Don't do this.
Don't hurt him.
No. Was it a setup?
Leave him alone.
Oh.
me away from my baby.
Freddie.
No. Tommy, did you do that?
You wanted me to open that champagne now?
It's a boy.
Oh, wow. Polly's mad.
But the police came and took his father away. Don't you dare look at me like that!
I don't think he did it.
You liar.
Oh, maybe he did. Grace did. No. Who did it? Don't spoil it. We'll figure out. I would want to say, normally, it was Tommy. It was Thomas Shelby. I don't know, that first look seemed shocked. I know that his word doesn't mean a lot, but it means a lot in some scenarios, and I thought that was a scenario where it meant something. I also know he'll undercut people to take the win, but I don't know. I feel like it was Grace. She was asking questions. It was her. It was her. I've decided it was her. It will break my heart if it was Thomas. If it was Tommy, I mean, I don't know. Would he do that? I just don't think it was. I think it was Grace. That's my perception at this moment. And perhaps I'll feel differently in episode 5. But holy shit. Weddings are so traumatizing, aren't they? After having spent so much time in the world of Westeros. Weddings are intense, but this is... I was worried the baby was going to die. I was worried the Lees and the Shelbys were going to have a fight after all. I was worried there was going to be some sort of mass murder. I was worried Ada was going to die giving birth. Makes sense that Freddie ended up getting arrested. I don't know. I just don't think... I don't know. I just don't know how low Tommy will stoop. But also if he... I think in that moment... okay, I was saying this earlier with Grace. She does a lot of questions. And I was saying, those questions are going to lead back to you. Then the phone. She wouldn't even have to leave the bar because now they have the phone. So she asked those questions. She got the answers she wanted. She probably went back to the phone and made the call. And then they waited until they saw Freddie coming. Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. She has such access to be able to call people now, to just communicate from the bar. But what I was saying earlier with Grace is like, because those questions are going to lead back directly to her eventually. And my opinion would be just listen. Don't ask so many questions, just listen, gather the facts, then relay them. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer, perhaps, but I don't know. She could have just called him and like, it's possible. I mean, that fucking cop doesn't care so much if it ends up panning out for sure. He cares about the opportunity. She didn't need to ask the question. She didn't need to out herself. Now she just has a direct line back to her. It was her, and I think it was her. Do you know what Tommy did when he realized someone had called and said where Freddie was going to be, he looked shocked. He looked to the left. He looked back at Paul. Who's to the left? Gracie girl. I really didn't want her to be my enemy. I really kind of just wanted them to fall in love, and now I want her to die. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed for Ada. That moment was so sweet. It was so sweet. Tommy does continue to be this like very brilliant man. His ability to solve problems, top notch. Absolutely top notch stuff. I'm shocked. I am. Oh, well. Marrying the Shelbys and the Lees was, I think, very smart. It solves a lot of problems. Solves his problem with the Lees. It'll probably piss off Kimber. I think that'll raise alarm bells with Kimber for sure. But after we saw what Kimber will do, I think Kimber's gotta anyway. So if it's a war he wants, well, we got a legal license. I don't imagine he could just take that away. Well, he probably could. That ending felt like a punch to the gut. Truly it did. I feel so bad for Ada. Also, Polly is so one of my favorite characters. She stands strong in a crowd of men, stubborn men at that. And she stands stubbornly in her own beliefs, and I appreciate that. She's not a pushover. She's not weak. She's strong. She's strong-willed. She's smart. She has her own way of going about problems. She has a little more heart, perhaps, than Tommy, but I think Tommy does have heart. What was it that Arthur said? I think it's that, I can't remember the words he said, but he essentially said, I think it's the Grace who's making Tommy soft. And she is. And she did. Found the weak spot. She got in. She got her info. She sold it. I'm hoping to some extent in the same way, because these moments happened back to back. The moment where Tommy went to Lizzie and Tommy went to Grace. I'm hoping. Granted, I thought that moment with Grace, we knew that they were going through the warehouses, and perhaps Tommy does. But those moments were back to back, and my hope is that he was opening up this test with Grace, because he can't test Grace the same way he tested Lizzie. But he has to test her. If he's not testing her, then she truly is a blind spot, his weak point, his downfall. But if he was testing her, then great. Now we have the answer. And hopefully he can take action. We'll have to see. Oh, a phenomenal episode, though. Holy crap. I think these episodes are so impressive because, one, they're not an exhaustive length. For 6-episode seasons, these episodes are delightfully paced. I think, like, sure, I bet they could have been longer, but they're not. They're about 50 minutes to an hour each, and there's a beginning, middle, and an end in each one. And that's what I really like about it, because it's not playing this game of like, oh, come back next time. It's like, there's an overarching story that you come back for next time. You come back also for the Shelbys next time. And I imagine that like each season will have like its big thing. And then I hope they continue this, like each episode also having like a problem that gets solved or becomes bigger, because I think that's kind of nice. Like, obviously this Freddy problem has been going on for a bit, but I don't know, it just feels like there's a beginning, middle, and an end to each episode. It doesn't feel like they're just like manipulating us to come back next episode. It's like, we're here to tell a story and we're going to tell you a story. You'll come back because the story is good. And I think that's why I keep wanting to come back. So I'm also glad you guys keep wanting to come back and enjoy this with me. So thank you for that. And before I leave you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Close the door behind you on the way out. And I'll see you in episode 5.